Oh boy. Night times are a vibe thing. What's up, everybody? Time for a little late night snack and chill. Look at that. Reese's, whatever that is. This was bought, where did I get this? Okay, this was at Lidl. They had a package of them. Big thing of about 8 of them or whatever for $1.50. Right in the clearance, one left, so I grabbed it. Don't eat these a lot, but it's perfect for bringing back the late night snack and talking about how I think nighttime is a vibe thing. I mean, to me, night's great no matter when. Like, you could be inside alone. You could be in your house alone. You could be in your house with a ton of people, hanging out, just talking, watching a game, eating. You could be doing it out in a bar, just you sitting at the bar alone. It could be with a ton of people. Anywhere, anytime, nighttime is a vibe thing. There's something that happens when the sun goes down. Things get chill. It gets a little tranquil, contemplative. Even if you're just like with a bunch of people, there's a different vibe to it. I do like in the winter when it gets dark at 5 because you get a little more of that nighttime goodness. I mean, me personally, there's a lot more memories for me coming out of nighttime. Even like in video games, for example, like I like games with day-night cycles. So things like, Watch Dogs, GTA, any of these city-based games with like a day-night cycle. When it's night in the game, I just stop what I'm doing. Some games will have, like Watch Dogs is a video game where you go around a virtual city. In this case, it's based on Chicago and the first Watch Dogs, and you're a hacker. And then one of the houses in there in the game you can go into, and there's guys in the man cave in the basement playing poker, and you could join and just play poker in the game. There's nothing like that. I mean, you do that in real life too. I do that. I'm saying when you're playing a game and even the nighttime is a vibe thing, nighttime is the real deal. But man, this is gonna this is melted beyond belief. Okay, yeah, this is, wow. Yeah, it's melty. I mean, nighttime, yeah, also the creeps, the freaks, and all those people come out at night too. But you can generally avoid them. More bad things happen at night. The later it gets, the more weird people are out. I remember this cop told me one time, years ago, I was out at night and late. I can't remember where. Maybe we're going to make maybe a Friendlies or something, ice cream shop. And we were in the conversation with the cop, and he was like at 1 o'clock in the, I don't know how we got into the topic of like, it wasn't even this as late as the story he was telling, but he was talking about like at 1 o'clock in the morning, nobody good is out. If you're just walking like a street somewhere outside of like a city, downtown, if you're coming from a bar, but you see people in like the suburbs walking around 1 a.m. generally up to no good. Generally, that was his wisdom from the walking the beat. Kind of true, I would guess. Like, I guess if you think about it, walking around like in the suburbs at 1 a.m., I don't know. Charles Dickens used to do that, go walking late at night in London, and he wanted to really really get into the vibe of the city at night. And he would come across all manner of wackadoos. And he would go walking in bad parts too. The book is called Night Walks. You can check that out. I gotta get that again. I had it, got rid of it. But yeah, and I like a book like that because I can read it and put myself into that night vibe and, you know, visualize that nighttime goodness. Crazy. Early mornings are good too. I'm going to talk about that in another video. Those are good too. But nighttime, oh my God. Indoors, outdoors, it's the best. I mean, I've never met anybody that hates the night. I mean, some people said it's scary. I've known, I don't even get that. I mean, I heard people say space is scary. I get that, and that's dark, and that's like way out there, and it's nothingness. So I can get that. But someone said like regular nighttime is scary. I said, where are you living? It's just the general nighttime is scary. Ocean is an utter mess. I pick it up, and it's literally completely disintegrating in my hand. So I'm gonna have to be a pig here. There you go. There you go. Man, I gotta get rid of this fucking thing. All right. Mamma mia. Anyways, another big part of really making nighttime a vibe thing, low lighting. That's another thing that I flip out when I see, like I'm watching a movie or a TV show, and they're in a room and the lighting's nice and relaxing and low. I go, I love that lighting. I love that lighting. And it kind of makes the scene better, makes the movie better. I can't be the only one, right? Wow, that was like a loud pop. I can't be the only one, right? That really digs the night. Like I could sit like this, put on some background music, a little jazz music. I even watch, there's some videos I watch on YouTube of like jazz clubs at night, like in Japan. They put up the performances, and it's like they perform like right in front of the huge windows, and it's black out there, dark, and people walking by, and there's people all at the tables just with their drinks and listen to this nice little smooth jazz music. I just put that on and I'm transported. I can't watch it in the daytime. Another thing, I can't watch night things with night in the video in the daytime. Like I'm talking about YouTube videos. If I'm watching something and it's set at night, someone doing a walk and talk or anything, I cannot watch it in the daytime. That throws off the whole vibe. But yeah, there's just something about it. But lighting's huge. Like I have the low lighting in here, and I can't even make it lower. Like I have these little twisty this little thing. Right now it goes down a little bit. Even more mood lighting. Do this one, got double. Look at that. Now we're really, you can barely even see me, but and it's good for you too. I think like enjoying the nighttime, like just sitting at night, slowing down, having a drink, having a little snack. Oh man, there's something. Boy, we're lucky to be alive. Just sitting there in the nighttime vibe is fine. Like you can go sit outside on a bench and just feel the nighttime, the vibe. You don't have to do anything. Just meditate on a vibe. And how many do you get? We don't know how many nights we're going to get. We could be gone like that every night, every day. We get another night. Oh, I don't let them slip by. I want to do these videos now daily. I'm going to try to get back to just a video of it. I'm not going to be able to, but more often now. I know I stopped for like 5 months, but just chilling, maybe walking, but definitely some night videos, just chilling out like this about a topic I want to talk about. I have a few I want to dive into, but it's good for you, I think, to relax into the vibe of night. And if there's people out there that are like, oh, night, I don't like it, it's just the darkness, embrace it like that. That's life, light and dark, up and down, left and right, in and out. That's life, man. We need it all. You can't have there would be no such thing as daytime without night. You can't have it. You can't make a right without there being a left, and whatever you want to say. But try it tonight. Just sit and vibe. Like, I look forward to also getting when I get into bed, I get out the phone, I'll put on like either a podcast or anything. Like Art Bell. I don't know if any of you guys know Art Bell. It's old from the 90s, an old overnight radio show. He would talk about UFO things and all that. And I'm not totally into all this stuff they're talking about, but what a vibe thing when I used to hear that growing up. Knowing that he's doing it overnight. And now you can watch them on YouTube, and I'll put them on at night because it fits it. It takes me back, and it's just laying there at night, dark room, the world's quiet, listening to like slow talk. Oh my God, and I look forward every night. It's like, you really want to get through the day to get to the night? No, not really, but it's exciting to know there's something you can look forward to every day, which is the night, and that's me. And what a joy to be alive. There's something just deep inside me that can't get enough of that sweet night goodness. That sweet, sweet night. I move slower at night. I talk slower at night. And that could be our circadian rhythms, right? As people, as humans, we're like kind of evolved on this get up or rise, before clocks, rising with the light and falling down with the darkness. Back in the day, before like lighting, when it would get dark, say at 5 o'clock, and you started wrapping it up. Maybe the cavemen would all sit around, build a fire, stay warm, have some campfire chat. Which again, another thing that really gets me, like hearing about, or even just thinking about cowboys around a campfire, just sitting all night, talking deep into the night, relaxing conversation out with the stars, or thinking of cavemen just sitting around there every night, gathering. Like, all right, we'll see you tomorrow at nightfall. You bring the brontosaurus. We'll make some burgers. Man, simple life for me. And that's not. I kind of look back at that like I wish I was in that time. And I've said that to people, and they're like, no, it would be so hard and difficult and boring. I'm like, well, you're only saying that because you know what you have now. But caveman or people in the 1800s, even that late, I'm not thinking that. That's all they knew. But the simplicity of it I love. Although it is funny that you'll talk to people in the 1800s, or you'll read books and they'll talk about the coming of this technology or that. Even Thoreau in the book Walden talked about, oh man, the world's getting crazy with the technology. This was friggin' 100 years ago. Crazy. But anyway, getting back to the night thing, just thinking of people around a fire at night makes me think of only calm, happy things. And oh my God, how fun is that just to talk into the night? And I don't like it to end. I like to think it never ends. So for example, when I'm laying down and I go to sleep, and say when I used to have roommates back in the day, and people would be hanging out in the living room, when I went to bed, I would be hoping that, because you can hear it in the distant room with the door shut, it's kind of in the, out in the distance, and you can hear the murmur, and I would hope, keep going till I fall asleep, because I didn't like the end of anything. So I want to know, just keep going. It's a nice lullaby in the background, just knowing people are burning the midnight oil and keeping it going. I don't like the idea of everything coming to a halt. Staying at friends' house, go places, hope it goes deep into the night, deep into the night. I remember years ago, my friend would play on the Sega Genesis. He would stay over and he would play Pat Riley basketball. And I'd be like, no, he goes, you mind if I play? And I'm going to try to beat this whole thing. I said, dude, play it all night. It's a vibe thing. I didn't say that, man. That would be crazy. But I would say, play it all night, keep going. Because it's a tapestry of tranquility going on in the background. Just hearing someone continue the night as a soundtrack for me. I don't even like if I'm listening to a podcast in bed or some kind of radio thing, on demand, and it's getting to, I hope I fall asleep before it ends, because it's like, and if I get close to it, I cut it off before it says, all right, we're wrapping up. And I know it's like a 5 or 10 minutes. I don't want it to feel like the ending. So I like the everlasting night. It's a weird thing, but that's me. We're all different, man. So I love that idea of just keeping it going. I want things to keep going deep into the night, with or without me. It helps me knowing that's not it. The eternal night. The long, long night. The mighty mist. The old man. The old mist. The old man. Yeah. So I don't even know. I mean, I could go on for hours about this. I don't want to make this video too long. But I did want to just ramble for just a little bit about this. It might not have went anywhere, but I do like the night, and I'm glad, so happy that it's one thing, unlike a lot of things in life, you go, oh man, I missed going here, I missed doing that you can't do again because of certain circumstances. But the backdrop will always be there, which is night. It's every day you're going to be like, there's night coming again. It's coming again, to create that mood and have another sit, relax, and have some low lighting and listen to jazz or watch a cool little YouTube video and have a sandwich, a burger, or chips, anything, and fall into the vibe of that beautiful, sweet, sweet night. And daytime's great. It's pretty cool. Early morning's really badass. But nighttime, that's my time to shine. All right, everybody. Tommy from Almost Zen. Catch you next time.